Hello there. How's it going? How's life? How's life living for you and all that other fun stuff? We're going to do the month of June and the prediction of the month of June. We have 4 piles, and I don't know, I don't necessarily care if you stick around for them, but if you do, this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. I'll let you sit around and wait, and either you just gotta wait for the live to be done, or you just wait till it gets posted, one or the other. But without further ado, we will start with pile 1 and work our way up. So please give me time to put these away very quick today. Thank you. And we shall start off first with Buddha Masculine. Watch yourself, awaken yourself. Be the awakened dreamer who dreams awake. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. And let your ultimate truth be your soul food. Gather nothing, store nothing. Pivot. How flexible are you? And are you flexible enough to pivot in a different situation? To a different situation. Oh, the book. I need the book. Give me the book. 32. Congo Moyo. Congo Zoya Gongin. Put yourself in a difficult situation on purpose. A desire you really need. Do not compromise. Reach a place that no one has reached before. Sometimes choosing the more difficult path is just what you might need. Of course, it takes courage to put yourself in a challenging place. However, there are things that which you can only discover by walking the road less traveled. All around you are the paths that are easy to take. And while others might choose the path that are level, there are no guarantees that there won't be ups and downs along the way. If you approach your path with determination, then you will surely reach a destination worthy of a difficult journey it takes to get there. And Tara Bosatsu, matroni, caregiver, birth from tears of the goddess Mercy. Your failures will make you stronger. Do not close off your heart. Purification through tears and accomplishments that only you can achieve. If you've gotten this card, it means that you are weary from a battle of great many things. You are not being only to complain, but you're not many known to complain, but known that it's perfectly okay to cry when need to. There is no need to be perfect. There are so many things that you are capable of, even more things that you are only capable there are things that only you are capable of. Focus your emotions on what it is that you can do. You are a kind and gentle spirit who takes care of others, but don't forget to take care of yourself. First card you get is the Prince of Cups. And the Prince of Cups, I see that in the month of June, this will be the overall energy I should present, that, and with the guidance that has been given, is be true to your emotions and set out. But when your emotions may sometimes betray you, in a sense, and when they betray you, it's not for you to feel like you need to go out against positivity. It's okay that, you express and show your heart, and there's things that go awry, that go awry. But going forward, being open to situations that are not easy will also help build your character. What else can we get from this page? Prince of Cups. You have to be open-minded to the journey going forward, because right now you're not. You're in a very anxious state of worry, and you have to be open when going forward. There's a new opportunity that will happen, but it will feel like delays and failures when it comes to that opportunity when it presents itself. You're going to have to be very going forward with this offer, and with the worry being present, you're going to learn to be more resilient. You're going to be a lot more resilient. That's too many. Let me grab 3. Wow. And going forward and getting really, you're learning not to be so brash and so abrasive during this trial of period. You're learning to hone yourself. You're going from the 9 of Rods, which is you've shown a test of battle, to 10 of Rods, which is usually the end of it, but it's reversed. And the 10 of Rods is a moment of usually all of your burdens are upon you. But it being reversed is that you're releasing the burdens, you're releasing all of that aggressiveness. You're cutting off that anxiety. You're learning to really be at peace and love through this resilience and this period of resilience. While that emotional time is that character building moment, you realize that there also is multiple options, but some of them are ruined. Like some of them, if you gain this option, if you go towards these different options of possible emotion, it may be confusing, it may be murky, but there may be a gain out of it and real happiness. But in that option, there may be something that just comes over and completely runs over your sense of work, your sense of balance, your sense of character, your sense of, you actually balancing yourself. Going forward, it feels like there are options that could bring you left or right. And so that's where the temperament of your emotion has to come into play. You have to sometimes let go of control if you want happiness. If you want the real power to work, you just gotta let go. You gotta let the universe take care of what it's gotta take care of. Because when it does, when you do take action, because the Magnus is basically the magician. The magician is the creator and the foundation. But when you're not creating, when you don't create, when you don't push forward with the creation, and you cut off things, and maybe because you have too many things, and when you cut them off, the happiness will really shine. You have too many things that are attached to you. You are going forward with this one cup, but now that you have so many, you don't know what to do with it. You may be overwhelmed. So in that sense, you have to cut it off to really build up what is good for you, for your happiness. You make a good choice for your love, for your happiness. But the thing is that when things get cut off, when there's a certain thing cut off, it may be, it's going to cause ruin in structure, but it ultimately, it's not ruin. Ruin is the wrong false word to use. It may cause, it will cause strife. It will cause strife. When there's cut off, there will be a divine intervention that will possibly cause that strife to make you cut things off. Well, what is it then? What is it that choose me? Instead of maybe going forward, you may halt. And halting, you did halt. You halt. And you throw up your guards. And throwing up your guards, you have a new understanding of where your disappointment is coming from. You got him again. Maybe holding your ground does give you that stability, and there's a completion that you do drop some cups. You do empty out cups for your betterment. Well, what is it that you're holding and standing still on? What is it that you're standing on? What business you standing on? What business you standing on? What business are you standing on? He's coming out. He was coming out the other way. No, did he? Yeah, Big Dog was coming out the other way. Yeah, you just gonna be like, fudge it. I'm gonna nurture it. I'm gonna nurture myself, and I'm gonna bloom and explode with my nurturing. And it's going to lead to my happiness. It may. Oh my goodness! It's getting hot in here. Oh. So what? No, just leave your clothes on. So it's the 10 of cups, but the 10 of pentacles to the 10 of rods. You will get that ultimate fulfillment after you really have stood your ground. This month of June will be fast-paced for you, but it will also have you slow down. And you may slow down. It will be at the end of June where you're going to have to slow down, but you're going to be standing really tall and proud. What about this? What are you standing on? What is this? What is he standing on? Yeah. Making the final cuts, holding your burdens and cutting off your burdens, really expressing yourself and showering yourself with love and love. Okay, well, that sounds very interesting, Pile 1. If you would like to go through and extend it, the link is in the bio. Don't be shy, hit me up. Hit a like, share, subscribe if you are into that kind of thing. I do appreciate you for coming through and watching Pile 1. That's the wrong thingy. Tis the wrong thingy. Hi, and if there's anybody on live, I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't read your questions. So I'll get to them in a few if there are anybody. Okay, I'll do that later. I'll have time. New time, sir. Okay, pile 2. Let's do this. Gotta cleanse the space. Yeah, I did just read pile 1. Righty then, we just cleanse up the space. Let us get started, and yeah, you can keep that, sir. Get to it. Yes, no. What's up, group 2? The world always finds a way to praise and a way to blame. The wise continuously praises. You are what you think. Pure thoughts brings inspiration and happiness. When you wound or grieve another, you have not learned detachment. Okay, come on. Thank you. Gondari Moyo. Oh, wait. Well, we're doing this differently. And everybody's just gonna have to be okay. One page. Purification through holy helix. Challenging issues, you are not alone. Find someone to help. You may currently be facing a difficult issue that sets your heart at its limit. And if that's the case, you have the option of putting some space between yourself and the problem for the moment. If that doesn't seem possible, try talking about it with a close friend. There's no need to carry your burden alone. In particular, try not to make yourself ill worrying over problems happening in places that you have no control over. Getting worked up over it won't change the situation. Consolidating your own position and trying to spend your days as peaceful as possible. Juden Kanjizya Bosatsu. 14. Yeah. The mother of 70 million Buddhas. Move forward on your new path without worry. Foster and teach others, the right person for the job, and support for sacred deities, from sacred deities. Now is the time to use your knowledge and connection you have amassed. Your highly skilled and recognized potential and ability of others is in guiding them to their path. You are a naturally caregiver, consistently surrounded by people of adept at putting those around you at ease. The reason you are able to do these things is that yourself have an excellent support network, which has allowed you to grow. Use your experiences and focus on leading and fostering others. You are blessed with a strong connection to the divine, like the Buddha and the dragon gods. Gidoo. Use a guiding star. What long old guiding star in your life, idea, belief, or strategy might be useful to you once again? And wouldn't this be a good time to think like a wise fool? And for more context, let's compare your mind to a transmission of a car. Most gears, first, second, drive, are designed to go forward to get to the destination. But when you're stuck and can't move forward, you need to put it in reverse, back up, and then go forward anew. Obviously, you wouldn't drive in reverse most of the time, but in a vital gear, it has the right circumstance. Similar to most of our thinking habits, are employed to move ahead and get things done. But sometimes, when current situations, to back out of current situations and then go forward in a different direction. That's what the wise fool is all about. He's reverse geared for your mind. Thinking like him may not give you the right answer or solve your problem, but it will get you out of your mental rut and put your thinking on a right path for better solutions. Okay, let's get started. King of Swords. And this time, you are going to be very, very, very cunning with your ideology and your thought. You're going to be very strict and you're going to be very vigilant in the month of June. Give me some more about this king, please. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Please and thank you. Wow. 2 can stick. Oh. Well, you're getting more concise about being open, being more graceful with your passions, more exploratory, and more open with your sense of loving, your sense of real expression. Being very, very, probably about a schedule and, exploring and not exploring and keeping things in neat order. You're really getting in, striving and, getting in order and gearing in order for how your happiness, you're going to put, it looks like you're putting together a timeline and you're shining light on it. And you're being guided every step of the way. Oh, Fui Patui. Okay, yeah, these are it. Because I just had the... Alright. Yeah. I think you're putting more time and being more concise with your love and your emotion. And then maybe you are working on showing your self-love. Yeah. Your baby alert. Your baby alert. Yeah, it really look like the winds of time. You're putting aside an old character, an old flaw, and you're reflecting and you're really embracing your inner feminine. You're really taking care of your beauty and your finances. You're putting to rest an old ideology, an old thought, an old person, an old pattern, and you're getting ready to explore. And you're doing it in a mystical kind of way. And it looks like there's a strike of luck that comes to you when it shows you about this time of reflection and showing personal love. Wow, y'all just keep poking up and peeking out. Y'all just keep poking up and peeking out. Maybe it's my shuffling, but we know how this game goes. Wow. Well then, there will be, in that sense of intervention, there will be a sense of fighting, and you'll actually be sitting out. You'll be sitting this one out. There's a lot of fighting that's around you. Or maybe, yeah, you're sitting this one out to see which one comes up. Because that you're moving forward regardless. You're not going to allow this roughhousing and rummaging to get in your way. You're going to let it fight it out. There's going to be some kind of obstacle where you're just going to sit out to the side and let things get duked out while you get ready to move forward and really embracing your new hotness, your new bag, and the explorations, and you more than likely diligently manifesting a newer and more refined version of you. Yeah, emotionally, you're coming out more emotionally. Well, right. Oh, she got her nips out. You know how they are with nips. It looks like there's a thing that's happening where it's a separation from ideology, thoughts, or it might be because you're separating from this battle and moving forward from that battle and coming out. It leaves you with battle scars and battle wounds, and it starts to reshape you. But for some way, you get loved, you get blessed into being more emotionally stable and more stabilized in this separation. Your new thought process will bring you to a more refined version of your intuition, and you may be getting helped out more. You may be getting brought above and to see it in another light, and you may work on things. You may be working on things. Let's see. Oh, you are actually mending things. The reflection of your heart is you are letting these battles play out. They're not your battles. And so you're dropping these ideas, and with the wind blowing, with the new things that are coming, you'll be able to really foster yourself and manage to see which demons aren't yours, and you will liberate yourself, and the work that you are doing on it is going to be beautiful, and you'll be able to continue working with peace and at ease. You'll be able to move forward with peace and at ease. Well, what is it that they're mending? You're realizing that the horses are coming. You have to show up. You have to show up in a very, very alluring, and not alluring, but the Queen of Cups it's like you got this perfume or this cologne that just drags you by your nose, but it's through their aura of, pure bliss, pure love, pure feminine representation of the soft side of the feminine. The submissive, and you're realizing of that nature. You have to open up. You have to be more out there. You have to be a lot more out there for the winds of the grace to bless you with love and happiness. Because it starts with that and it ends with this, but it's founded on this. I like that for you, pile 2. I like that a lot. Well, that's what I got for you, pile number 2. Appreciate you if you slid on through. We will be moving on to pile number 3. If you're now getting in, this is for the month of June. If not, and if you're watching this on the playback, how you doing? What's the word? Group number 3. But before we move on and continue, you got to light this thing on up, clean up old energies. That was on over here. Pile 3. Do not let pleasure distract you, for in craving pleasure comes sorrow. Mischief is yours, sorrow is yours, virtue is also yours. You are the source. Be harmless, be blameless. Awaken to the eternal truth. Wow, they're being very, very strict with this one. Oh, wait. We're going to get the reading out the way. Geritimo, 41. Former demon turned goddess who protects mothers and children. Everyone has their own unique personality. Be like a gentle mother. People will flock to you. If you want it, it will find you. All of us live in the very different goals and aspirations. Recognize the individuality of others and remember to work in harmony with those around you. Do not forget that you are the one here because of those who support you and others who are supported by you. Instead of focusing on putting yourself first, learn to compromise, recognize the things that make others unique, and find the common ground. By doing so, you widen your circle of understanding, deepening your connections with others, and allowing your community to run smoothly. Ben Zayten, 38. What? Dang it, almost. Goddess of water and music who plays an exquisite melody. When your talents shine, your fortune grows. You are blessed with many talents. You are popular. Move to the next stage. Just like playful and lilting, never heard that. Just like playing and lilting music, all the talent and the gift that overflows in your heart and joyfully dancing. You're excited and giddy and you can't help but smile. It is important now not to think of what is logical or different or difficult, but to enjoy things to the fullest. Savor them with all 5 senses and let yourself go. There's no need to judge whether you can or cannot do something. The most important thing is to enjoy the process. Create your own rules. What rules can you challenge in creating your own rules? There was a Knight of Cups over yonder. I remember it. I saw it, guys. There we go. Wait a minute. That's from outside. So, I see that in this moment in time, there's going to be an emotional one for you, but an emotionally grounding and stabilizing, whatever. There's going to be stability and an emotional aspect. Yes. Well, this one is obviously upside down, but this one is kind of sideways. So, yeah. Well, then. Well, that's very evident. You know an idea or something, and it probably is illuminated, and you are comfortable with the choice of putting to rest an idea that you are holding on to, and you're holding on to fondly. And you have a limited amount of time, but you just don't know how to go about it. Well, in this case, you are sitting pretty, and sitting pretty isn't with your emotions. You are observant of how things aren't working necessarily. And you see the fun, but the fun isn't something that you really care for. It's your back turned towards it. And there's this offer that's presented to you, or you're presenting this offer. It looks like you are the one that's initiating. Or you may be, restricting and preventing the flow of communication. Or you may be cutting off, your carefreeness, your looseness, and your impulsivities, and your carefreeness. You may be restricting and, refining that circle. And you're in the amongst of plenty of people that you could talk to, you find this one person or this one thing. You find that, it's very difficult to have that happiness in the world that you're in. So what you're doing is you realize that in the time of thinking that you have to move on. Yeah. What are they moving on from this in this 4 of Wands? Okay, all right. Slow down. Okay. It's very, very. I can't. It's too many cards. There's too many of them things. Okay then. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot. It's contemplations on setting off and moving forward, and going off and searching for your own set of cups and real happiness that is going to be brought to you. Feels like is divinely. Oh wow, they are completely negative. That's going to be brought to you. I really hope the video is still playing. Oh wait, I have to see if this video is still playing. Okay, cool. All right. So Whoa there, whoa there, whoa there, whoa there. Slow yourself. Slow your roll. Please and thank you. Ready to, let's go. What ready?